There's something special about this place. It's empowering, it's adventurous, it's like nowhere else in the world. My name is Ian Anderson, and I'm the founder, creator, and operations manager of Ian Anderson's Caves Branch Adventure Company and Jungle Lodge. The adventures that we offer here at Caves Branch are some of the most adventurous in the entire country. Most of our adventures have been developed on our own property here. We refer to them as our signature tours because Caves Branch is the only company that will take you into these areas. We've specifically developed all of our adventures to challenge every individual that comes here as our guest. Regardless of whether you're a young family or a family with senior citizens, we make every experience for every one of our guests to be special and challenging. These are experiences that I think you have to live, you have to experience firsthand to even believe them. And then once you've experienced them, you never forget them. We've seen over the years that as our guests return from each of the adventures of the day, that they're holding their heads a little bit higher, their shoulders a little bit back further, and they've built a sense of accomplishment and self-confidence in themselves by surviving our adventures. We've had people that have come back 20 years later after they first came and said, my goodness, the adventures are just as good as they were 20 years ago. Our entry into tourism was as a very, very rustic camping ground about 25 years ago. Over the years, we've developed a number of different lodging options. We have our more rustic jungle cabanas, and we have our bungalows and our suites, which one by one are a little bit more upscale. Then we move into our treehouse selections. And we have a Riverview treehouse, which sits about 100 feet off the river below. And then we have our 2-bedroom treehouses, which sit a little bit higher off the river than that. And then, of course, we have our canopy treehouses, which sit about 350 feet off the river below, right above the canopy with a spectacular view of the entire valley below. I think they're some of the nicest accommodations in the entire country. There's a lot of things here at Caves Branch that we're very, very proud of, but of course, Botanical Garden is one of our projects that's closest to our heart. My wife, Ella, started the Botanical Gardens from scratch many, many years ago. We offer complimentary tours every day for all of our guests all through the gardens. Our hot tub and pool are a great place for people to meet after the trips. Returning back to Caves Branch between 2:30 and 3 every day, that gives you a number of hours to be at the pool and the hot tub, soothing those muscles and socializing with your fellow adventurers. We have a number of really spectacular masseuses here at Caves Branch, and we've built a specific gazebo overlooking the river where you can lie and enjoy the massages of the day, listening to the river babble by just down below you there. We've got a fantastic, internationally renowned cheese house. All of our meals here at the lodge serve buffet style with family seating. And we go out of our way to try to mix and match all the guests at every meal with different other guests. We find there's a great camaraderie built up by doing that. You learn a lot about yourself while you're here at Caves Branch, whether you're looking for a new experience or trying to revive something from your youth. It's here to be found if you're willing to look for it. We see people that while they're here, they have such a significant interchange of self-confidence than they had before they came here because of the adventures that they experienced while at Caves Branch.